This thing has been upgraded a little bit to where it'll automatically pull the document name because I've already mapped it a few times. And so it's learned. And so as you go, and I'd made a video about this, so I won't go into it too much, but as you go, you can actually teach it to do stuff. So anything that's text searchable, it'll automatically text searchable it. Even if it was scanned in, the system automatically does it. So if there's any bit of data that you can copy, for example, the title, you could say, put it into document type and it'll throw it in as the document name. Now you have, I got some feedbacks. People saw the video, like, you need to be able to delete them. So you can actually delete the file now just completely and it'll remove the whole thing. You'll have to go back to the other step to add more. This is what clients are going to see when they're uploading their documents. This is what they're used to seeing in the large case management systems, to be able to see the document and map it out. But it'll do it for them for the most part. It'll do it for you as well. And I have a really cool thing to tell you guys here at the end that I wasn't sure if I could do, but I figured out how to do it. So if you can highlight this, then it will read automatically. It'll pull, the AI will pull the data, and it will tell, it basically guesses what you're trying to get from the paragraph. You say court date, confirm. See over here how it's not there? You hit confirm, boom, it throws it in there. And you just taught the AI where to look is inside this box, right? And it'll look for the date filed in this box in the future. For court date, you can highlight court date where you want to pull it, maybe have it tag on the, if you see trial date type of thing here, that's what it means. See, look, it pulls court date, confirm, it fills it out. This AI eventually won't need this helper tool. But for now, we'll go ahead and use it. So it'll train, everybody will help train it, and eventually it'll just be super genius. The different standard levels is probably the thing to recognize, that you want to set your pricing inside the system. I'll show you that in a second, to match what is in here. And you can, your own business, it could be whatever you want it to be, but when it comes to taking jobs through the directory is what I'm talking about. And if you want to send it to other servers, they will kind of come to expect, oh, standard means this. And you go, yeah, but can I pay a little extra? Because I actually want it done in, I don't know, 96 hours. Can I pay less if it's 96 hours? I don't know. You know, you could try to do other things. You guys, there's a spot in the organizational settings to add snippets. So see, I just clicked it, and it popped in there. You guys have seen that at Server Manager. Other places have that too. This one here, I'm not automating because due dates need to be, you need to be very intentional about your due dates so that you don't blow a statute of limitations. So that's not automated. Some things don't need to be automated, right? Some things need to be handled carefully. Oh, so I accidentally hit it twice. So if you hit back, you can go back pretty much all the time. You can go back, but it does save it as a draft if you go past that point. So here's, it tells you all of the things. It says it filled out 15 of the 16 fields for you. What else? Yeah, so that's, before I go on, there's a lot more I want to go over. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Go for it. Is that Alan?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
For those of us that have managed teams of programmers and software testing, what do we need to do to be a part of your testing community?
You need to have an internal body temperature of 98.6 degrees. And I'm just kidding. Yeah, basically what we're looking for is people who have the intention to use this as their primary software.
Yeah, and that's me. I'm just telling you straight up. That's why I got of interest from the community from the get-go. I looked at a couple other competing products, and I like your synergy as far as, you know, ideas. I like that you don't let grass grow under your feet. Sounds like I'm puffing you up or something, but it's honest. I'm to the age. I'm to the age I call balls and strikes, you know, because you know, it's just a thing. In fact, one of your competitors, I got to the point to where I was overrunning their support at whatever their company name was, emails that it was hard for me to track. And I asked if they could, do tracking numbers, and I just stopped at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Ticket system. Yeah. There's so many things that, and Don, I appreciate your professionalism. You've been here before and talked about a lot of the, your experience and stuff. And I will tell you, that's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for people that can come in and use it. Tell me, like, be, the elephant in the room. Like, Mike, you're the hype man. I get it, but it doesn't do this. And then that is like what I need. The man in the mirror, with when it comes to beta testing, because there's going to be bugs. There's going to be things that don't work right. That's the way it works with anything. But now, like you said, I don't let grass grow underneath my feet. Like, this thing we've been building it for months, but just in the last couple of weeks, since I've taken the bull by the horns myself and just, been obsessing over it, it's actually coming to fruition. And I kind of thought I might have to do that. Developers are always like, yeah, I'll speed up, pay me more money. So
yeah.